Yep, that is a perfect stance now. Love it. So I have the car back up on the lift, and the reason being is because I just received today the leaf spring bolts, the longer ones. These are 9-inch long. It's a complete kit, and I'll provide the information if you want to look into getting those. The purpose is to lower the back end of the car. There's too much room there. I don't like it. So next, I am going to use a floor jack to lift the spring a little bit. As you can see it, that is the bolt and the grommets, washers, everything. Those are, I believe, what are they, 6 inches? I don't know. And I'm going to use the jack to relieve the tension from the spring and start removing things. Do one side first, then move on to the other side. So as you can see here, I am using locking pliers because I want to keep the floor jack from sliding if anything goes wrong here. So that's, I think, a little bit of prevention. I may have to adjust and move it a little bit up. I'm just testing things around here, but you need to do something like this just for safety. Vice grips, especially those with the big jaws, are the best for this purpose. What I'm going to do is, this one is 13/16. This bolt here is 7/8. I think I have to readjust the jack. I think my jack is starting to act up as far as it needs to be bled, I think. So let me pump it up a little more and see what happens. We'll see if it holds. Yeah, I can hear it is. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. And again, I hope you can see. Oh, we have a brake line right here. Of course, why not? I wonder if we can reposition that one because it's right here. Yeah. Great. Okay, well, let's see what I can figure out here, if anything. Okay, so this is what I've been up to. I removed one of the bolts back here from the caliper, loosened the front one, and that allows me to lift the caliper enough. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see back here. So I can clear that brake line there and remove that bolt. So, set up the camera again. Hopefully you'll be able to see some of these machinations. Here comes the bolt. Of course, the grommet is going to be difficult today. There we are. Okay, so I have the washer, the grommet, bolt this out, everything. And like I said, I just was able to get by with removing one caliper bolt, so that gives me a little bit of flexibility here. Okay, so I was looking at the factory assembly manual. And obviously you need one of these cups, whatever you want to call them, down at the bottom. Then you would have this grommet in place, and that makes sense to me anyway. And then you have the washer, the very bottom. So that's how I'm going to install the new bolts. This one, as I already showed you, there is already a cup in here. I can remove that thing. I don't think you're supposed to. Maybe it's spot welded. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it alone because it'll work just the same. And what I'm going to do first is get these. This one has, as you can see, a shoulder on it. So it fits right there very nicely. Then you have your big washer. And then we have to feed this 7-mile long bolt. So I'm gonna, oh, there it is. Oh, nice. I meant to do that for demonstration purposes. So let me get set up here. I have to convince this one to go in the right direction with these things and get the whole setup started. All right, so don't judge. I can't find my little bottle jack, so I had to improvise here. But it worked. I lifted this trailing arm enough so I could install this, and thankfully these are long enough so I can certainly do that. So now I'm just gonna finish buttoning this thing up. And I wish I could have filmed everything, but I've been improvising quite a bit to get things done. But I am making some progress. Well, it took a lot of work, but at least I got this side all done, buttoned up. And we'll see what happens once I finish the other side and the wheels back on and lower it to the ground. Hopefully everything will be okay. But so far so good. I am sorry I couldn't film more. I work alone. There's only so much that I can do when it comes to moving the camera, positioning things. I forget what I'm doing. It is quite challenging. So, but it is doable. You will need a couple of good jacks. This one, for whatever reason, it's I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like slowly going down. So this is not only inconvenient, that is dangerous, but I used one of my jack stands and I kind of prop things in here so I could keep this one at a certain height. Then I brought this one up so I could insert the bolt, get it started. It took a few tries because I couldn't even get the wrench in here because everything was really it still is at a weird angle, but everything is properly installed. Have bushings, new bushings. Everything is new here, including this cup, as I call it, washers. By the way, I don't know if it matters or not, but the washers have like a little bit of a bevel here on the edges. I think you can probably tell there. And those, I mean, there's no instructions, but the way that they had them pre-assembled, they face up. And in this case, this one faces down. It probably doesn't make any difference, but anyway, I installed them like that. I tightened the caliper, so everything is good. Okay, my microphone died, so I hope you can hear me. But anyway, there's plenty of room there between the tire, the rim, and the end of the leaf spring. And it's looking really good, I think. And I am guessing here, this is all a guesstimate. It dropped about an inch. And I think it looks pretty darn good. It has to settle a little more. So once it settles, I think this is gonna look even better. There's still quite a bit of room here, but again, the body is gonna have to settle a little bit, and I'm hoping that's gonna give it a more even look, equivalent to what I have up front. Actually, I think it kind of helped bring that up just a little bit. And I'm also thinking if I swap the tires from my 76, which are 225 70s, that would also fill in this well a lot better. But anyway, yeah, the car feels lower. It really does. Of course, I'm 9 feet tall, so hard for me to tell. But no, I mean, I'm serious. It's I think it was a good choice. And yeah, this brought the lip here. Oh, at least there's some room here. Before it was like barely 2 fingers. You can see some of the damage there over the years. Not uncommon. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get out for a quick spin, see how it feels. And hopefully, yeah, that was, I think, the right thing to do. Sorry I couldn't film much. Here's the old stuff, the shorter bolts. So I'm going to provide a link to RPI, I think is the name of the company. They have good stuff. I bought a few things from them over the years. And yeah, I think it's for about $54. These are not, the new ones are not grade 8 as far as I can tell, but they're grade 5, which is automotive strength, plenty for the suspension. And also keep in mind that these are pre-drilled and they come complete with new bushings, new cups, new everything. So definitely worth spending $57. I think it was $57 with the shipping. But anyway, you'll have to double check that, and prices always tend to go up a little bit. But anyway, this is an excellent thing that I did. I'm not gonna deny it was a pain in the neck. You need 2 floor jacks. I only have 1, and I improvised. Well, I drove it for about, 8-10 miles. It settled quite a bit. And, at the end of the day, what it really needs is taller tires. But that's to be determined what I'm going to do about that. I am super happy with how it feels and how it looks. This made a huge, huge difference. So this is totally worth it. If you think you have the ability to replace the leaf spring bolts for about $55, $60, you can do it. And wow, I mean, the stance is now what I consider almost perfect. It really looks amazing, and I'm super happy with the how it turned out. So anyway, enough of that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll give my video a like, maybe subscribe, hint hint, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.